It's great to build the spaces, but if you have no workers to run the spaces, then you're just going to have empty spaces.
With Penticton breaking ground on construction with the new childcare facility on Monday, an advocate for the public childcare system is pushing for more to be done.
Right now, there are parents in Penticton who are losing their childcare, not because of the lack of room, not because of the lack of physical space, but because of the lack of the qualified early childhood educator.
The new facility on Edmonton Avenue will provide 116 licensed childcare spaces when it opens in September of 2022.
So, of course, adding more spaces is really important and really great. Penticton's own childcare assessment showed that we have 29 spaces for every 100 kids. So obviously the spaces are lacking, but there is a really big obstacle to solving the childcare crisis, and that's province-wide, and it's the lack of early childhood educators in the system.
Burnett worked to collect stories from parents all over British Columbia who are struggling to get back to work due to a lack of available and affordable childcare spaces. Now she's focusing on seeing a public system of affordable, accessible, and quality childcare come to fruition.
Because of the low pay and the really, demanding nature of the work. And you want qualified staff because qualified, educated staff leads to quality childcare. So right now, what we really need is for the province to be implementing that wage grid that the early childhood educators of BC and the Coalition of Childcare Advocates of BC have been calling for. So we need childcare to move out of MCFD and into the Ministry of Education so that we can, for many reasons, it's necessary for many reasons, but a large part of that is to implement the wage grid so that we can make sure that early childhood educators are getting paid properly.
With the plans for $10 a day childcare moving forward, Burnett hopes to see action taken to properly ensure workers' needs are met too.
I get emotional when I talk about early childhood educators because, the work that they do is so important and so essential. And it feels like, they get the short end of the stick a lot. Early childhood educators are a huge part of the workforce that enables women and families to work, to pay their bills, and to contribute to the economy.
For Castnet News in Penticton, I'm Casey Richardson.